exceptional anti-war activists. We have Igor Romanchuk from Ukraine and Andrei Demidov from Russia. A big welcome.
I am a Ukrainian. I come from a country where Russian bombs and missiles continue to kill civilians, and millions have been forced to flee their homes to escape the horrors of war. But acknowledging this fact does not imply the support for the Ukrainian oligarchs, the Ukrainian government, or the policies they pursue. All too often, we are presented with a false choice. We are told, either you support Putin or you support Zelensky. Either Russian chauvinism or Ukrainian nationalism. Either one ruling class or the other. But people in Ukraine, Russia, Britain, Sudan, or Iran are not obliged to choose between different ruling classes. Under the banner of freedom and democracy, Ukrainian ruling class demands that people sacrifice their lives for an authoritarian system that keeps millions in poverty whilst enriching a privileged minority at the top. Whilst Ukrainian elites buy themselves luxury apartments in Monaco and country estates near Kiev, the cost of war falls on the shoulders of workers, students, pensioners, and poor families. It falls on the shoulders of those whom the Ukrainian authorities mobilize for this war against their will every single day. Those who oppose these policies in Ukraine today face criminal persecution and imprisonment. In March this year, Ukrainian pacifist Yuri Shelezhenko was detained by Ukrainian police, denied access to his lawyer, and reported physical abuse. He remains under criminal persecution. Left-wing activist Bogdan Sirotyuk has been imprisoned since 2024 for opposing NATO and calling for solidarity between Ukrainian and Russian workers. And just earlier this week, Natalia Kozachenko, a mother of a minor child, has been sentenced for 5 years for criticizing Zelensky on social media. Real solidarity with Ukraine means supporting Ukrainian people and not their regime. And any military or financial aid that ignores this issue is a crime against the people of Ukraine. Ukrainians want to defend their homes, families, and their freedom of choice. But what freedom should they sacrifice their lives for when all they see around them is poverty, injustice, and political repression against even the mildest dissent? The key question is not how to force Ukrainians to fight, but rather what kind of Ukraine would they actually want to defend. A Ukraine without forced conscription, linguistic discrimination, and political repression. Ukraine that belongs to majority and not to the oligarchs. A Ukraine that strives for peace and not endless war and dictatorship. Immediate peace is the primary interest of Ukrainian people, not capitulation as the ruling class is trying to portray. If the Russian leadership rejects the peace, we must seek allies within the Russian society, among the deserters, draft dodgers, migrants, and all those who oppose this war from below. Russian deserters are not enemies of the Ukrainian people, but natural allies in this struggle against this war. And those who reject the war need legal protection and the means to support their lives after the migration. This is one of the most practical ways to help the cause of peace today. People today are caught all over the world between Western and anti-Western imperialisms, which differ only in the faces at the top. And this is why we need a strong international anti-war movement today. It must show that there is an alternative to endless war based on the shared interests of ordinary people on both sides of the front lines. We call We call on all conference participants to join anti-war international movements, organizing trade unions and activist groups, support conscientious objectors, deserters, refugees, and all those who reject this war from below. As Peace from Below and post-Soviet left, we oppose Russian imperialism, NATO militarism, and any policy that sacrifices ordinary people to the interests of states and oligarchs. Thank you.